I can already see someone sitting down here and having all these filled up, trying to just
Oh
play
my
both,
god,
like,
what,
all four
gamble
at once.
maxing?
Gamble maxing.
That's fucking beautiful. This is the greatest build on any SMP. Holy shit!
Oh shit!
I did it!
Welcome back to NE News. I'm your host Blue, and after a very difficult week, I'm here to recap week 6 of season 6. So let's get right into it. Starting with day 36, which surprisingly was a rather relaxed day. We can only assume this was the result of many members mourning the loss of the guests from last week. But those who were able to persevere made lots of progress, as Mimi finally finished her roof, Blue continued work on her potion dungeon, Jay added some extra touches to his minigames, and Ice began building the Thousand Sunny, a sailboat from the anime One Piece. This was followed by a lot of similar work on day 37, with Sweet starting to build the Choo Choo train station from Infinity Nikki, Flopsy Mimi finishing the exterior of her base, Dragoon gathering leaves for the tree, and Cyan making tons of progress on the planet. While the first 2 days were rather uneventful, this was not the case for the rest of the week. Especially on day 38, which saw the unveiling of Real Mercury's secret project that he's been working on behind the scenes. If any of the members watching have not gone to see it, I highly suggest you do. It's an absolutely stunning build, and it has a very interesting basement. But I'll leave it at that until Mercury returns from his trip. The rest of the day was filled with even more progress, such as Aspen and Fedez, who upgraded their armor and tools, along with some players increasing their riches in all different ways. Aspen got rich by mining, Nini got rich in dirt, and Blue increased her number of farms. There was also lots of base progress from Vayne, who began work on a new project after farming black dye, and Fedez, who did some terraforming to prep for base expansion. But now, it's time for Clip of the Week.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Clip of the Week. It's me, your host, Kazoinko, still trapped in Bikini Bottom. Luckily, Mr. Krabs has let me stay at the Krusty Krab and eat food. So our first Clip of the Week, we have Cyan Says Stuff with a very funny death.
Oh, this is... What? I was flying! Twitch, clip that!
I think Cyan needs to learn how gravity works. Anyways, up next, we have a clip from Awesome is Blue with a lot of members and an unexpected guest.
Yeah, see,
Not like fully.
I'm like watching the game, but I'm not playing.
Oh, I see.
So I can't
Okay,
catch
I'm
the
just
ball.
not now you're playing it together.
Hey everyone. It's
Oh my god,
me,
what the fuck? What I look,
Baldy.
bro, I look up from my phone, what the fuck is, what the hell
Are
is
you
happening?
ready to learn math?
Of course, Baldy.
What's 6 minus 3?
3!
Good boy.
Thank you,
Please
thank you.
stop.
Yeah, see, I don't know this either.
You don't know this either?
No.
You don't know, you real, what, do you live under a rock?
I did, yes.
And now finally, for our best clip of the week, we have Nate showing Mal his hometown.
We've arrived at the islands! We've arrived at Manila!
Oh man. Oh no.
Congratulations! Congratulations, Kuya Mao! You're Filipino now! Woo! Woo! Can we clear the weather? Can we make it sunny, please, like the real Philippines?
Yeah.
Good timing, Blue.
Yes! Alright, take a seat, take a seat. We gotta get your Filipino picture.
That's going to do it for Clip of the Week. If you have any suggestions, please go to neverendingsmp.com and suggest your clip there. Now, I am going to find another way out of here. Back to you, Blue.
You know, that might just be the best one yet. That's totally not biased opinion or anything. But moving on, day 39 was very interesting with the creation of Boner's Bingo Club, and a very underground bingo club made by Skeletoni. They actually also had their first bingo night with lots of chaos, and Ash betting and losing their house to Sweet. Can't wait to see how that goes over with the HOA. Day 39 also saw base work from Sweet, who continued on the train station, Fetta's working on his base expansion, Blue working on her waterfall, Dragoon revamping the roots of the tree, and Cyan finally finishing the coloring of the exterior of the planet. This was followed by Nini gathering materials for Sweet, HTN exploring child chambers, and Nate developing multiple personalities on Blue's stream. Apparently this is normal, but his impressions get scarily accurate sometimes. The chaos continued on day 40 with Fetch Quest, an event where players race to complete tasks set by Nock. In the end, Sweet came out on top, winning a cheap replica of one of the few banned items on the server. Later on, Blue stocked the first rounds of her potion shop and began working on her new storage room, with diamonds and netherite in the floor for decoration. Although, that's still not as crazy as Patero's plan to build a new variant of Patero Village completely out of ore blocks. Speaking of Patero Village, new variants have shown up overnight around the server. Some members are concerned that it may be a virus spreading, although they are unsure how to contain it. However, others say it's just the Builder's Curse, a curse that also hit other members on the server on day 40, such as Sweet, who made even more progress on the train station, Vane, who continued work on his mysterious new project, Super building a trading hall, Nini building a rocket shop, Dragoon continuing work on the tree, and Ice, who dug out a bunch of space for Among Us, which is being built by Cyan, Blue, and Ice, and also continued work on his base in the end. Meanwhile, Nate began prepping for Mal's big surprise, which leads us to... Oh, sorry folks. It looks like we're receiving breaking news. Out on location is Cyan to give you more information.
I'm here outside Blue's office where just moments ago it was announced that the admins have decided to open mid-season applications. We're hoping to get an exclusive interview with the owner herself about this exciting decision. Come on now. Blue.
Hello.
Is it true that you've decided to open mid-season applications?
It is true. They actually go out today.
Oh, wow, and what caused you to make that decision?
Well, you know, naturally, as the season goes on, we've lost some people, and because we have so many dedicated members, we'd like to fill those slots to make sure the season can keep going.
Huh, and how many people are we accepting?
No, we don't actually know at the moment. It kind of depends on how many slots we have when applications close.
Oh, and when do applications close?
Good question. Applications close on Friday, August 14th.
And where can people find these mysterious applications?
They can find them on neverending.smp.com.
Well, thank you for your time, Blue.
You're welcome.
You've heard it here, folks. Mid-season applications are open right now, but only for a limited time, so apply soon if you are interested in joining our lovely server.
That is extremely exciting news, and another first for NESMP history. If you or someone you know wants to apply to join the season, make sure to do it quickly as applications close in just a few days. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, day 41. It was a rather relaxing start to the day, with Cyan playing codenames with a few of the members. This was followed by many members making insane amounts of progress on their bases, like Cyan finishing the ring on the planet, Fetta's building a custom village, Ice working on his base in the end, and Jay working on his next minigame and adding more grass to the island. There was also lots of digging at Among Us, with many members pitching in to help the project happen sooner. Additionally, Nock spent practically their entire stream playing Maze Race. I personally don't understand the addiction, but I've been told I'm bad at the game. The last thing of note for day 41 was Nate turning Mal Filipino. I don't really understand how it happened either, and I was there. This leads us to the final day of the week, day 42, which, in addition to meaning that we have finally passed the length of season 4, was a very relaxing day. Blue finally finished stocking her potions, HTN gathered materials for a future build, Nini built a gunpowder farm, then tore down and built a different one, and also began working on the horse stables for her base. And Tony spent lots of time hanging out with her friends on the server, including playing some codenames. While this week may not have been the most eventful, and definitely was a little bit stressful at times, we have successfully passed the current record for the longest season, which was held by Season 5. But that's information about next week. Thank you all for watching this week's broadcast of NE News. I've been your host, Blue, and I'll see you next week.